Attention, this is an announcement for all Armstrong School District parents. There are new immunization requirements for the 2011-2012 school year. If your child's immunizations are not up to date, they will not be permitted to attend school after April 24, 2012. If you have already updated your child's vaccines, it is very important to share this information with your school nurse as soon as possible. You may call your school nurse directly or complete the notice you received in the mail and return it to your child's school. The nurses need to have record of the dates your child's vaccines were updated by April 24, 2012, or they will not be permitted to attend school. All students, kindergarten through 12th grade, need 2 doses of varicella, the chickenpox vaccine, unless your child has already had the disease. Also, all students entering 7th grade have to have their Tdap and 1 dose of MCV. For a complete list of required immunizations, please visit the Armstrong School District website and click on the New Immunizations Requirements tab at the bottom left-hand corner of the page.
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Matt Van Horn with the Armstrong School District. Every year, Armstrong County holds a banquet that honors the inductees into the Armstrong County Sports Hall of Fame. As part of that ceremony, each of the area high schools are asked to recommend 1 male and 1 female athlete to be recognized for their accomplishments, and ultimately, the selection committee then will honor students who fall under the scholar athlete category and then are the recipient of a student aid scholarships based on academic, athletic, and community service. In our school district, each of our high schools submit their 2 candidates, and the committee will be honored for their various accomplishments. Building level administration and coaches are among those who select athletes for this honor. We will feature West Shamokin and Elderton High School nominees tonight. Welcome to Education Today. Now first, athletes from Elderton. Would you introduce yourself, tell us what year you're in, and what sports you guys played?
I'm Lena Walker. I'm a senior, and I play volleyball and softball.
I'm Brandon Hangoski, and I'm a senior, and I play soccer and basketball.
Now, Brandon, you have a basketball season now. How is that going for you?
It's not going as good as I would have liked it to have, but everything's getting a lot better than what it was at the beginning of the season.
Now, Lena, you said you have an upcoming softball season. What are your expectations?
We have pretty high expectations this year. We made playoffs last year, so we're striving to reach that goal again.
Very well, very well. Now, Brandon, basketball this year, are there any highlights?
Being one of the top scorers pretty much in every game, it's been the biggest highlight of the season.
Okay, now, Lena, you said you're also a volleyball player. Now, were there any highlights from that season?
We were section champions this year and also WIUP champions, so that was a very big highlight for us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Brandon, how do you fare personally as an athlete?
I feel I fare pretty well, pretty athletic, and do good in all the sports that I play.
Very true. Lena?
I think I fare personally by being able to build character. I really enjoy all the sports that I play, and it helps me to learn about dedication.
Okay, now, Brandon, I assume you're involved in a lot of extracurricular activities. How important do you think those are?
I think extracurricular activities are really important. They help make you well-rounded and build character and can help you become a better leader for your sports teams.
Lena?
I agree with him completely.
Okay, now, Brandon, do you put as much emphasis on being a successful academic as you do on being a standout athlete?
I think academics are very important because that's what you need in life, and sports just help you better in that because you learn to push yourself and do better.
Lena?
I agree, and I'm playing softball in college, and I'm not getting any athletic scholarship money. I'm getting academic scholarship money, so that helped me to make sure that I keep my grades up.
Now, athletes, do you know what standards or guidelines were used to select you from among your peers?
No.
No.
Well, let me tell you, things such as postseason recognition, your performance on the field or court, or how many sports that you've lettered in. Does that give you a better idea?
Yes, it does.
Okay, now based on those criteria, what feeling does that give you to be selected from so many student athletes at your buildings? Lena?
It gives me a pretty good feeling because I had a lot of competition. I know other girls from the volleyball team had a very good shot at this also.
Brandon?
There was a lot of competition in our grade, and I'm just really happy that I was chosen.
What does being selected to simply attend this banquet mean to you?
It means a lot to me because my father and my sister both have been inducted before me.
Very interesting. Brandon?
I had no idea about the Armstrong County Sports Hall of Fame, so I don't really know what it means.
Well, that's very well too. Now, Lena, what are you looking forward to most at this banquet?
Dessert.
Very honest. Brandon?
All the food.
Okay. Okay, now Lena, what is your favorite part about being in high school, and what is your favorite part about being involved with your respective sport teams?
My favorite part would probably be the bonding with my teammates and making friends.
Brandon?
I just like having time to be with my friends and play sports and just have a good time.
Well, thank you too. And thank you very much. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with Armstrong School District's Education Today.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
And we're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We're talking to ASD student scholar athletes. Tonight is part one of a two-part episode featuring our students who were selected by their building level administrators and coaches to be honored at the annual Armstrong County Sports Hall of Fame inductee ceremony. Now we will talk to two West Shamokin students. Students, please introduce yourself, tell us what year you're in, and what sports you play.
Well, I'm a senior. My name's Cassandra Baum, and I play volleyball and softball.
I'm Jason McCaslin. I'm a senior, and I play golf, basketball, and baseball.
Okay, now Cassandra, how did your volleyball season fare?
Well, we made it to the first round of playoffs, but we didn't make it any further. But we had many sophomores this year, so it was very young teams. Making it to playoffs was an accomplishment.
And a follow-up, what are your expectations for this upcoming softball season?
We're hoping that we can make it to playoffs. We haven't done that in a couple years, but just to have a good team and have fun is really the main aspect.
Now, Jason, you're a basketball player. How's this season going for you?
It's going really well so far. I mean, expectation this year, we did not expect to be in second place right now. We are currently fighting for a playoff spot, and everything's going good.
And how did your golf season go for you?
Golf season went really well. We finished 17-1 and won section title.
Great. Now, Cassandra, do you have any highlights that you'd like to mention from previous sports or current sports?
I would just say volleyball in general. I got named captain this year since I was only senior. But making it to playoffs was definitely just a highlight.
Jason, any highlights for you?
For basketball, it would probably be our Freeport game. We were down double digits going into the fourth quarter, and we fought our way back. And Damon Craig, won a game for us. So it was a huge win, and really boosted our confidence for the season.
Great. Cassandra, tell me, how do you fare personally as an athlete?
I would say that I fare from the just different experiences you get from it. You get to learn dedication, and you just have fun and get to know a lot of people.
Jason?
Just hanging out with the guys, on a team, becoming a family out there, and just enjoying sports, I guess.
Great. Now, Cassandra, you're involved in a lot of things. How important are extracurricular activities for you?
They're definitely very important to me. Since 7th grade, I've been involved in a lot of things, Stuco and class, on the class cabinet. I think it definitely makes you a very well-rounded student, and that's needed. So.
Jason, how are extracurricular activities for you?
Really important to me because, it helps you build better character. The dedication factor plays in there and helps you get to know different people around the area, I guess.
Yes, very well. Now, Cassandra, do you put as much emphasis on being successful academically as you do as a student athlete?
Oh, definitely. Being academically well is very important to me. I always try and get my homework done before sports, which doesn't always happen, but I try my best.
Jason?
Definitely the grade factor is huge. Going to college, they don't. Sports scholarship would be good, but they look at the grades, so keeping your grades up is really important.
All right, now let's move on to why you guys are here. Did you guys have any idea that you were going to be inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame?
No, I definitely didn't. Getting the letter from Mr. Zinski was definitely news to me.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Now, are there any requirements that you'll have to fill out for being selected into this banquet?
Being selected for it, no, but for the money that we can receive from being inducted, we have to fill out a couple essays.
Jason,
Yeah,
assuming
what
you have to fill out some essays too?
Yeah, like Cassie said, we get fill a scholarship, but other than that, that's about it.
Now, I'm curious, do you guys know what standards or guidelines were used and why you're selected?
I mean, obviously dealing with my sports, but besides that, I didn't know any of the other credentials.
Jason, any idea?
Not a clue.
Well, let me tell you, postseason recognition played a big part in it. How many sports you guys played and how many times you've lettered has also played a big part in it. Now, based on that criteria, what feeling does that give you to be selected from so many student athletes?
Well, I'm very proud that I was picked, and I'm glad that the teachers and my coaches see me as a good enough student to pick me over all the others.
Jason?
I mean, it's an honor because there's a lot of competition between our male athletes at West Shamokin, so I mean, it's just an honor to be selected for this.
Now, Jason, what does being selected to simply attend this banquet mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot to me because I worked hard through my sports career, and it's just nice to see something paid off for it.
And Cassandra, what are you looking forward to most at this banquet?
Definitely just eating. I love food, so.
Jason?
It's got to be the food.
Definitely. Now, Cassandra, what is your favorite part about high school, and what is your favorite part about being involved in your respective sports teams?
Well, right now, my favorite part of high school, just being a senior and enjoying the things that come along with that. And being involved in sports is the bond that you get to make with your team and just being a family. And also you get to meet lots of other people through the other schools and the games you play.
Oh, certainly. Jason?
Definitely being a senior, and sports is my life. I go to school to play sports, and it's just how it is.
Well, I'd like to thank both our athletes from West Shamokin. That is our show for today. I'd like to thank our scholar athletes from West Shamokin and Ellerton High Schools for taking the time out of their busy schedule to talk about this truly great honor for being selected to represent their schools at the Armstrong County Sports Hall of Fame banquet. I would also like to thank all their teachers and parents for being willing to allow them to be here today. Our thanks also goes out to the TV production crew of West Shamokin, led by their teacher, Miss Karen Coulter. They were our film crew today. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. DVD copies of this and all Education Today programming can be requested by contacting Chris Caratano, Multimedia Technician at Katanning Junior High School. Visit our website for updated information about the district, and have a great week.
Today, I'm Mitchell Scholl from the Armstrong School District. Today, we're going to look at the Strongland Quiz Bowl. Quiz Bowl is a chance for students across the area to compete against each other in intense academic competition. Today, we have with us Mr. Ryan Toy, a Quiz Bowl contestant from Katanning Senior High School. Welcome to Education Today, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan, we have some questions here for you. First question is, how did you get selected for this quiz bowl?
Well, all the teachers in the school decided that we want to participate in this event, and every year they put their best candidates out, and majority vote wins.
I see. All right, another question we have for you is, how many years have you been in this quiz bowl?
Well, I've been with this illustrious program for over 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah, I did a little bit last year, not much, but this year I've been a real strong contender.
Sounds good. What really goes on at this fun-filled, awesome quiz bowl?
Well, we have a quiz master who's kind of set up like a Jeopardy kind of thing with, and two sides. We have our people lined up with buzzers, kind of like a Jeopardy style kind of thing, like I said.
Okay.
And the quiz master will read us a question. First one hit the buzzer, gets a point. Get the most questions, you win the event.
Simple. Okay, we're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back with more of Armstrong School District's Education Today.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
And we are back with Education Today. We are joined with Mr. Ryan Toy and are discussing Quiz Bowl. Okay, Ron, another question we have is, who are the Quiz Bowl chaperones?
We are chaperoned by the Mr. Danka and the school guidance counselor, Mrs. Corinne Linkus.
Okay. What other schools compete in this event?
There are many schools that participate. Our arch nemesis Ford City's there, Apollo Ridge, Leechburg, Borough, Valley, Freeport. I think that's all. I think there's about 8 teams.
Okay. Another question is, how did you guys do in this last Quiz Bowl?
Well, the JV was undefeated till the last match where we lost to Borough. He only had 1 loss and ended up not having as many questions right as them, so we ended up taking the silver medal home, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's still good. Still good.
Thank you. The varsity team, on the other hand, they didn't place quite as well. They did about 4th. They didn't get any medals or anything, but they did all right. Beat Fort City both times.
That's good. Is there anything else you'd like to add on this Quiz Bowl?
It's just a great program. It gets you out there, and there's a lot of great people you meet there, like Miss Kathy Starr of 5 Star Catering.
All right, sounds good. I would like to thank our film crew of Katanning High School, led by teacher Mr. Don Swanson. Please join us again next week for a look at the Armstrong School District. DVD copies of this and all Education Today programs can be requested by contacting Mr. Chris Garatino at Katanning Junior High School. Visit our website for updated news and information about the district. Have a great week.